Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca here, and today is February favorites. It's March. Oh yeah, we're rolling through 2021. I'm feeling positive. I'm remaining hopeful. That's just kind of who I am. But I also just kind of want to, I feel like I just want to get through this year. I just feel like this year is like next year is maybe going to be better, and that's just how I'm feeling. I just kind of want to rush through the first part of this year. Does anyone else feel like that? I just want to say thank you to folks out there. You know who you are. You leave wonderful comments. You send me messages through Instagram. I thank you so much. It sounds so hokey when people are like, I love you to your subscribers, because you're like, you have not met them. But you people are really wonderful, and I am glad that you're there for me, and I hope I'm here for you, and so big hugs. Okay, let's get to the beauty. Like we always do, I'm gonna start with some skincare. So I have a product here I've always heard of, and I finally went ahead and bought it, and I actually got it on the Look Fantastic website. I used my discount code. I think you can do that. And I understand now why folks love this, and I love it too. It's the Elta MD sunscreen. So I picked up the UV Daily Broad Spectrum SPF 40. It is sheer and lightweight. It has hyaluronic acid and transparent zinc oxide, and it is very nice. So people love this. There's a tinted version I guess people also love, so I'm looking forward to trying that. I mean, I'll try all the versions. And it just wears well under makeup. It is lightweight, it's hydrating, it's sheer. It really ticks all the boxes. I enjoy it. I want to say, I mean, I've been using this loyally to really give it its run for the money. I've been trying, there's a couple out there, and I'm rotating, and this is more expensive than the Dermatology, but I don't know. I mean, I'm like, do I like this one better? They might just be identical, not identical. Very similar. So speaking of hydration and my whole kind of January skin freak out, which wasn't terrible, it was just, yeah. And I want to say that it didn't continue on. February was better. My skin felt more like its good self in February, but I noticed some dryness. What is that with us? Why? It's like right here is where we get that dry irritation. It feels kind of red. I've noticed that's where people get kind of patchy, like they're flaking or they're peeling, their reactions to products. I also saw a few influencers talking about their skin freaking out in January because they got a little excited over some products that were working, and then it was like too much of a good thing, and I totally get that. I think we've just got to remember not to over exfoliate, and then we're going to be fine. Just remember, gentler is better in many ways. So with that, I decided to use faithfully The Ordinary's Natural Moisturizing Factors, HA. So I've had this for quite some time, and this is the value size I picked up at Ulta. Such a good deal. So it is 100 mLs, and this is a really good basic moisturizer. This is a really good hydrator. I think it has plant squalane in it, hyaluronic acid. So it has always been highly rated and very popular, and I just kind of never, I don't know, you know how sometimes you're just like, okay, fine. Stephanie Marie was saying she heard it's a dupe to the Drunk Elephant hydrating something that they just came out with, F-bomb, I can't remember, I'll put a picture up. And I've not tried that, so if that's the case, I agree. I'll just agree. It's so nice. This is a very good, I use this on top of my Curology at night, where the retinols, But sometimes I could tell my skin, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to put Curology on tonight because I don't think Retin-A is a good idea right now. It just felt, so I put this on and nothing else. And then it was just nice. It just was like, okay. So a lot of the things I talked about for February in skincare, I am still loving, still using. So just know I can show you that playlist, but I wanted to also talk about this because it is so good. If you're like me, you might want to check it out. And I did want to reiterate to you, I kind of brought this up, but I didn't really talk a lot about it, but the Yerba Mate eye cream from Good Molecules, $6, an amazing deal, a really good product, lots of power ingredients in this, and it just feels so good on the eye area. I feel like it really does a good job under concealer. I do wear it at night. For some reason, I just kind of like it during, I usually put my Curology, like I'll put something up here, kind of more heavy duty nighttime, but this for me is such a good daytime eye cream, and it just, I feel like it just makes my eye area look better, especially for concealer. So it's such a good deal too. Another hydrator, we've got, I mean, come on, it's winter. We're all just parched. So I have really enjoyed, this is the Halo Smashbox Tinted Moisturizer. It's the Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. It has an SPF of 25, which is just a great SPF on top of your SPF you're using already. I have shade Light Neutral. I put this on, I can't remember which video I used this in, and I really like it. Sheer, like a sheer foundation. It's got the moisturizing, it's got, you know, not too much pigment, not too much coverage, but it just looks nice on the skin. So it's a good, I like it for winter, and if I might just wear it into the warmer months. So I like to build it with other products like concealer and powder and make it, you know, not just foundation. I'm actually doing a foundation featured right now. This is a drugstore I'm trying out, so I'm not wearing this right now, but stay tuned. And speaking of powders, to set that, like I say, I feel like building products are my thing lately. I do enjoy a full coverage product. I do like to slap on something that just kind of gives me this flawless face, and I don't mind if it looks like a little bit of makeup. You know, it's like, oh, well, there's the skin but better, and then there's the, oh wow, you're probably wearing makeup, but you look really good. This, the Infallible L'Oreal Powder Foundation. You guys, there were a few of you who were surprised I didn't put this in my top 5 drugstore powders, and I gotta say, it was very close. You know, this might be in the top 10. There were several L'Oreal ones that I chose, or I'm sorry, yeah. So the Age Perfect one is beautiful, and this one is so nice, and I chose the True Match, and that was because it doesn't have a fragrance, it's widely available, it's been hard to find shades in this. The Age Perfect isn't in every retailer that carries L'Oreal, like it's just one of those things, but I thought I'd put this in here because it is a great powder. I use it as like a, you know, like a setting powder. I feel like you can use it as powder foundation and you're gonna enjoy it. And I use like a velvet puff versus the sponge it comes with. But this is shade 130, so it's good. I like it with a brush. It wears well. It really does wear well. Does it have fragrance? Yeah, there's a little bit of a fragrance in here, just a smidge. I think they wanted to kind of make it so that it smelled fresh. It's not perfumey, but it has that like, oh, cucumbers, or I don't know, you know? And I think they did that so that it didn't have that weird wacky powder smell, or I don't know. Okay, so speaking of layering, oh my gosh, I feel like cream products are One more powder. We can't not talk about the ZORA, the Blurfection. I know there was a couple of you that were like, okay, I have the By Terry. I really like the By Terry, so I'm gonna use the By Terry instead of the ZORA because, you know, the ZORA, it doesn't have as soft a finish, or it looks a little, you know, and I totally get that. You know, By Terry is an extraordinary product, and even though this has the exact ingredients, it doesn't necessarily mean that the formulation is identical in every way. I just think for $8, this is such a beautiful finishing powder. I love setting my concealer with this, and it just works so well over a lot of products, and it's just a great product for the money. I'm gonna include the Merit Beauty highlighter stick. I'm wearing it today. I love the way this feels, and this is the shade Bounce, and it is just, it's not sparkly, it's not glittery, it is dewy, it stays a little bit tacky on the skin, it has just a soft sheen, and it looks so good over so many things, and I love it that it's just subtle, and it just looks red carpet, celebrity, gorgeous, like lit, you know. And I was watching another, I don't know her name, channel. I can't remember anything about her except for she was blonde. I'm so sorry. But I was going through all the Merit videos that I could, and I found one that she used this as a primer before the foundation stick. Like, she put this on first and as a highlighter. And I'm like, genius. Because it's so hydrating. So it is, it's a balm. It's called a highlight balm, and it is. When I was doing my dupes and I was having so much fun finding affordable products, I forgot about this ColourPop blush sticks, and then I fell in love with it again. Because it's very much like the Merit Terracotta. So the ColourPop blush sticks are so nice. Aloha is this shade. I love it because it's a little bit peachy. It's a little bit pink. I really think this works well with so many undertones and looks, you know, so it's nice, and it's sheer. This one doesn't have any kind of pearl or anything like that to it, but it just kind of has this nice wash. You can blend it out and just kind of really make it subtle, or you can build it and give it more rouge, right? How much rouge do we like? The Aspen look, right? Isn't that the, like, I'm gonna look like I'm just fresh off the slopes, you know? See, look, so that is built up a bit. You can really, if you want a little more of a punch. I'm wondering if I'm not kind of keen on that look just because I got rosacea. Like, I'm just trying to cut the red, and there's people, it's like freckles. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't add freckles. I try to smooth my face out, because my freckles, when I was a kid and the summer when they would come in so strong, it was like I had a mustache. I hated them. So it's just funny to see people adding freckles. It's cute. When I see it done, I'm like, that's so cute. So, you know, we all have our little things. It's like a middle part. It's like all the kids saying, oh, you gotta wear your hair in a middle part. What? Honey. I was middle parting my hair before you were a speck in your father's eye. What's the phrase? All right, we're almost done. Oh, speaking of Merit, I am going to talk about this very expensive eyebrow. This 80s, speaking of the 80s growing up, I really enjoy this eyebrow what do you call it? Gel? Yeah, I like it. I feel like it is, as Kate the Great would say, it's so easy an infant could use it. You know, infants and their eyebrows is something we really need to talk about. I love this. I've got the blonde shade, and I'm sure there are more affordable brow gel products out there, but in terms of high end and clean and all that good stuff, The reason I like this is because it keeps my brows in place, but when I comb it through, it doesn't look ashy or pasty. It doesn't stick to the skin. It just looks really, really good. So I'm enjoying it. The ZORA eyeshadows. I just think these were such a good find. I am so glad I got them, and I'm gonna keep playing with them. I've just got to dig in to this. This one would be so pretty. I should come up with something for spring with that. And there's a hair, because there's hair everywhere in my room. And then, so this is the purpley one. This is the terracotta one. It's called Amazonian, and then this is Nudist Colony. I always love this one. This one is like my favorite. This one is so good. I am a sucker for some good brown, boring beige eyeshadow. No, it's not, but you know what I mean. Okay, e.l.f. primer, $3, so good, love it. Get a few. Jason Wu lip pencils. I'm really enjoying these. If you want a nude lip pencil, affordable, $10, that beats or competes with higher end ones, I love these. They wear well, they feel nice on the skin, on the lips. They just, you know, glide on, have such a good, you know, right there. So I'm a fan. And I'm wearing the Milani, this is their lip fetish. It's kind of like a lipstick, kind of a balm. It's, yeah, is that what you would call it? And this is the shade Lustful, and it's, you know, it's peach, but it's nude, but it's peach, and yeah, I like it. So yeah, I don't even put a gloss over it. I just wear it the way it is. If I feel like doing a more dimensional, kind of like darker liner, you know, gloss, then I will, but I'm happy to just like slap this on and call it good. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you stick around and check out more on my channel, subscribe and all that good stuff. And just take care, okay? Just be nice to yourself, be nice to others. It is better in life to be kind than to be right, except with your husband. I'll leave my advice for my column. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.